going on with this? All right. Twitch is live. Looks like YouTube is live as well. Away we go. All right. Let's get this party started. It's time to make the donuts. Load up with some wood planks here. Get all the bridges fixed here on Island Lake because we're going to have a couple of missions here. Of course, we're getting these Dyson diesel things done. So might as well take care of that now. Trailer full. I think altogether we need 6. Raise it up a little bit. Come on, a little more. There we go. We need 6 sets of planks total. We'll rotate it just a little bit. One. Dogfighter, how you doing this morning? Looks like the aggregated chat is actually working this morning. That's good. Here we go. Getting ready to go to church. Well, that's good. Important community, spiritual activity to be sure. Appreciate you stopping by before church. Hope you're having a good weekend. Try to get some of these bridges rebuilt here on Island Lake, and then we'll go on to the next mission. And pick the other 2 up here afterwards. Could back up, but I think... Oh boy, I butchered that one, didn't I? Alright. Right, pack up the cargo. Here we go. let's see. This is where the fun begins. Probably gotta back into this. Fortunately, the actual semi-trailer is reasonably easy to maneuver. I say that, we'll see how I do. Start turning too early. Oh, I gotta get on this mission. Hold on a second here. There we go. Let's track that. And we gotta build a bridge built. Done. A little more money in the pocket. And there's bridge the gap. And then we'll rotate around to tough negotiations, I guess. Alright, let's pick up 2 more. I will probably pay just to load those on, just for expediency's sake. See how much it costs to load here first. Yeah, it's not too bad. Put the lights on, it's about to get dark. Excuse me. Apologize, no donuts this morning. I didn't get a chance to get any yesterday, so a little too busy. Doing real life stuff, unfortunately. We had a good day yesterday. I had lunch with a friend of mine I hadn't seen in a while, so. Knew it. What to say, I think I'm going the wrong way. I was. Oop. Now I'm really going the wrong way. Oh Lord, I botched that. Telephone pole here. There we go. Go this away. Okay. Thought I'd lost my Twitch connection there for a second. Low on fuel too. That's all right. We should have enough to cycle around to the fuel trailer on the other side of the island here. So it should be all right. There's Bridge the Gap. I've got to drive it down there, though? No. Well, I think I'm going to keep going to big negotiations here, because that one should be a little easier to get to. This trailer may not have been the best idea for getting these done quicker. I thought I could drop it off there. Apparently not. That's the one thing that sucks about Island Lake, no garage. Oh, where we catch the tree. Where's that fuel trailer? It's there. Okay. Yeah, at least it didn't do any damage to the truck. We did enough of that yesterday. Where am I going? Am I still on the right? Oh no! Oh no! How did I take this turn? That's what I get for driving at night. It's like I know something wasn't right. Oh Lord, this is gonna be a mess. Now I'm running out of fuel. All right. Okay. Need to reevaluate our situation here. I goofed. Let's go down and get some fuel. Come back up here and get this thing turned around. Good Lord. Even make this turn? I guess I didn't see the road ahead of me or something. I mean, the light's right there, so I should know that's the way to go. Not enough coffee this morning, clearly. Be clever. Didn't. Why is the trailer all the way out here? What happened here? I know I didn't leave it like that yesterday. Guess when the game reloaded, it didn't like where it was or something. Odd. Don't, let's not tip the truck over. Trust me, bro, that's good. Rika, how you doing? Watch me on YouTube instead of Twitch today, huh? Alright, fair enough. Yeah, I'm just goofing stuff up right now, man. Gotta rearrange my situation here. Try to put this on more stable ground, apparently. The game didn't like it and decided to move it. Sometimes when you're operating at night, you make mistakes. There we go. Alright, let's go back and get the other trailer. Get it turned around. Mistakes were made. Dailies, yeah. Yeah, I still gotta do that for Legends today, too. It's weird, it feels like the season's over with already. It's like, I don't know what the deal is, but still got several weeks to go here. It feels like it's over with already. I gotta see if I still have Fortnite even installed. I may have uninstalled it, but I'm not sure. I don't think I did. I think that's one I pretty much keep installed all the time in case somebody wants to play. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think you're alone on that run, Enrico. I really don't. It's unfortunate, but the game has become more frustrating than fun by a fair bit for a lot of people. I haven't quite got there yet, but you can see what I'm doing today instead of playing that. Not the right approach, was it? I push this up the hill and then turn around. I'm trying to get where I can just do a circle here, but I don't know that that's going to be possible. Not without jackknifing the crap out of this trailer. No, that's not going to work. Alright. This is getting worse by the minute. Completely uninstalled it though, huh? Well, again, I can't say that I blame you, but so much. Yeah. Yeah, the monetization's gotten definitely goofier. Well, and I think, you know, yeah, I haven't gotten to the boring part yet. The frustration is definitely there for me. Let's just have one good game after another and either barely win. I mean, I was playing yesterday and fortunately had one good teammate. Dude got a Kraken. I was second, and we barely win. We barely won. Between the two of us, we'd taken out 7 of the 9 enemies, but we barely won. I mean, it was. I died. He finished off the last guy who was almost dead. Now, I mean, from that standpoint, it was a good game because it wasn't a complete, rickroll. But if you have that kind of performance, we should have been rolling over, steamrolling those guys, and it just the rest of our team basically died. So it was the two of us clutching the thing, and that gets frustrating after a while. Yeah. Good. That's great. Yeah, that's the other thing that's odd with Legends. Other than, the community that I stream to and these, some of these other streamers stream to, there isn't a huge sort of community feel to the game, which is kind of odd, I guess. And you get that when you get into Discord servers and stuff like that, but I don't know. The game definitely has some issues. They've got to either deal with, or the game's people are gonna start moving on more and more, which is too bad. Because the basis of the game is there. Do I know why? No, I don't. What do you think it is? I mean, obviously the monetization I understand, but still not. I need to be a little further ahead here and a little more over. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it definitely seems that way. The community is not very big. I mean, you look on Twitch. Now, for Warships, it's quite large. But for Legends, it is tiny. And even on YouTube, it's not very big. Oh, Lord. It's a tiny little community, and they can't seem to get a whole lot of growth into it. And part of that, I think, is sort of how I mean, I've tried to get people who I think if the beginning of the game were structured, if the entry level or the entry part of playing the game were more accessible somehow, that more people would stay. But you can't get anybody to stay more than a day or so, and they're just like, yeah, this is too hard, and they just move on. And I don't blame the players for that. You've got to get people to want to play your game. And they just don't seem to have figured out how to get the game to where people want to play it. Ooh, stop. Yeah. Which again, when you look at the PC version, they don't seem to have that problem as much, even though they, there's several of the streamers there that have been talking about how difficult it is over there too, so. Yeah. Yeah, the monetization has gotten really crazy. And you're right. I mean, paying, $90 US for a ship, especially a ship that's not very good, for instance, or not any better than the tech tree, a tech tree ship of the same tier, you're going to lose people. People are going to be like, well, why am I even bothering to buy this thing? It doesn't make any sense. So yeah, it's they definitely have some issues there. And you're right, it's slow paced, and that, you know, that's not very competitive in the current market. I mean, this game here, for instance, is not a fast-paced game, but you're always doing something. It's got a good pace to it. It's not Fortnite, which is obviously fast-paced, for instance. But, you know, you look at the community that SnowRunner has, and it's been out about the same amount of time as Legends has. And it's just, you know, it's got a much larger community and audience. So, yeah, there's definitely issues that need to be addressed. What do we got left? Tough negotiations? Yeah. Can either turn around or I can just go across the bridges now that we've built the bridges here. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Well, and you see it in content creators. More and more people are moving, you know, content creators are... And again, there are so few content creators. I mean, again, the biggest... What are the biggest two are what? PG and Spartan Elite. You know, Spartan Elite's got 56,000, 57,000 subscribers. I mean, that's tiny in gaming terms. You know, and from... If you're trying to content create... and actually make it your living, which, as I understand it, he does. You know, YouTube, for instance, doesn't pay you diddly squat for gaming content. I think it's $3 per 1,000 or something like that, per 1,000 views. Versus, you know, the financial side. You know, if you do financial stuff, it's like $30 per 1,000 views or something crazy, $13. So it's already small potatoes. So you need a larger audience, and there just isn't the audience there. So, and of course, content creators are where you get your advertising. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, I know. Yeah, I mean, you know, you need to break. You need to get. I mean, to make this. Unless you just got a really, really small budget that you can live within, to make it as an exclusive World of Warships Legends content creator, to make a living at it, I mean, I don't... You got to be living... No, don't flip. You got to be living on a tiny budget. Yeah. Yeah, oh, exactly. No, you're exactly right. That's why I'm surprised, like Spartan Elite, for instance. I don't think he's on Twitch, is he? Which seems kind of crazy to me. I mean, it's not hard to... Now, maybe he is, and I just don't know it, but... Yeah, I didn't think so, which, again, makes no sense to me. I can't see with his community, I can't see... And for how long he's been doing it, I can't see how he hasn't... Yeah. I didn't think he was. I can't see how he hasn't made that hop over to Twitch. Not that Twitch is some sort of panacea, but, you know, from a standpoint of revenue streams, you know, he's got his merch and stuff, but, you know, again, with your an audience of 50,000 people, how much merch are you selling? I don't know. And even he's branching out. I mean, he's gotten sort of tired of it, you know. You can tell. He's doing the farm simulator and stuff like that, so. Which again makes good sense. You've got to diversify. If you know, if one of your streaming choices is Legends. Yeah. Oh, really? Yeah. Oh, really? Huh. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, but, you know, whatever. mean, again, if you look at the audience for Farm Sim, it's way larger than Legends is. I don't have any interest in Farm Sim, but there's plenty of people who do. Hell, this whole genre here, this driving simulator, construction simulator, there's a bunch of games in this genre that have. I mean, this game in and of itself, and it's not a huge audience, but I think there's like 113 people on Twitch watching right now, but it's got 300,000 followers. That's 10 times what Legends is on Twitch. And there's plenty of content for this game on YouTube. It's like, you know, why you wouldn't avail yourself of that, I don't know. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Yeah. Yeah, and that may be the case. You know, that's why I think, you know, him expanding out to Twitch or even Kick might be to his advantage and start growing. I mean, it took him obviously, again, look how long it takes to grow 50,000 people. Yeah. But look how long it took him to grow a audience of 50,000, 56,000 people. He's been streaming for, what, like 8 years or something crazy like that. So he's been streaming Legends since the day it came out, as I understand it. There we go, another bridge. All right, we got everything reconnected here. All right. So let's see. Back to Dyson Diesel. Power line is the next one we have to do, right? Yeah. All right, we got to do metal beams. Can we get metal beams at the warehouse here? See, there's that one, that one, that one. I can't get metal beams here? Ah, crap. All right, I'll have to turn around then. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I mean, yeah, you're absolutely right. No, gotta go to Smithville Dam. All right, that's fine. I can get, what, 2 beams in this? Yeah, I can get 2 beams in this. All right. And these look like they're reasonably accessible. Whoops. That one, there's that one there, that one there. Where's the third one? Okay, yeah, all of these are accessible to this trailer, so that's not a problem. There's probably, be willing to bet there's beams already here, because that's usually the case, right? Yeah, there's beams in that one, I know. And there's beams in this trailer here. Okay. So let's turn around. We'll just drop this trailer. Yeah. Well, and again, like you said, a lot of it is you cannibalize. Well, you don't cannibalize, but you sort of borrow from the other content creators because there just aren't that many people watching. I mean, even when he's got, you know, for instance, Spartan has got his big audience. There's, what, 300 people watching him? You know, I look on here. I'm looking at Twitch right now. Most of these people, Call of Duty Black Ops 6, 17,000 viewers, 3,000 viewers. PUBG Battleground, 624 viewers. You know, I mean, 300 viewers on YouTube is not that many. I mean, you know. So, you know, and I'm, you know, I'm glad people watch my content. I really am. You know, I'm still relatively new at this and relatively new at the game and whatnot, but you know, as soon as one of the bigger content creators starts streaming, you know, my audience drops. And I understand that. I mean, you know, it's fair enough. And I will say that the small content creators for Legends are very good about helping other people out and doing collabs and stuff, but yep. Yeah, the game is the audience for that game is ridiculously small. You know, and the audience wants more content. That's very clear. You know, because they do watch the smaller streamers when the big streamers aren't on. But you're sharing with, you know, you look at Fortnite, the audience for that is gigantic. So you can have 200,000 subscribers, and they could be your subscribers. You don't share them with anybody because they're watching they're watching your content. They don't need to watch other people's. I don't know what the audience looks like for Star Trek Online, but I'm certain it's probably quite good. This game is certainly significantly better. Now, when you go and look at the audience for World of Warships, you know, it's significantly larger than Legends. And that's why, you know, when you look at, and that's probably the best sort of comparison. When you look at how many subscribers people like Flamu and those guys have, I mean, they're huge. In comparison, certainly in comparison to Legends. I mean, Legends is tiny in comparison. Is it? Yeah. I would have thought so, because I didn't even know there was. I mean, I guess I knew there was a Star Trek Online, but I wasn't familiar with the game at all. And like you said, doing the sort of the variety stream, which more and more streamers are doing. I mean, you know, I used to watch Aztec Ross all the time for Destiny. Now that Destiny is, and he's sort of, you know, he's in the transition stage because Destiny is a dead game, and that's his living. I mean, that's all he does is stream, or all he did was stream Destiny. So now he's streaming new stuff because he has to. Otherwise, he's not going to have a job. All right, let me pick up these metal beams here. Yeah. Yeah, and the audience for Fortnite is huge, so you can always find people who are willing to watch you stream. You know, it helps to be good at the game, but you don't even have to be. As long as you're entertaining, people will still watch. You know, I haven't. So you're VTubing on Twitch, and yeah, I haven't watched your channel recently. So you've got the avatar up and running now? Last time I checked, it was still face cam. So the VTuber thing is just. It's very interesting. It really is. And I think you'll see as the tools for that get better and better. Yeah, I have Discord. But I don't think I have your Discord. I'll have to check that out. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I've got to get. I haven't started inviting people to the Discord. I've got the Discord app, obviously, but I haven't my own Discord channel. I haven't started sending people invites and doing all that stuff. I need to do that. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll do that after the stream. Yeah, Discord is sort of an important component in growing and maintaining a community for sure. Let's see here. It should just be Donuts to Dollars Gaming. Hopefully it'll pop up in the search. It doesn't always. I don't have you on my list, it looks like. Thought I did. No, I don't. Let's see here. What am I looking at here? Oh Lord. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with YouTube's in the studio. The YouTube chat is broken. All right. Have you got a link on your Twitch account, on your Twitch channel? Am I going the right way? Damn it! I didn't take the correct turn again. Nope, not yet. Oh, okay. Oh Lord, that's what I get for talking and driving. Let's see, can I get turned around here? I might be able to get turned around here. Let's see if we can get this monster turned around. Yeah, there we go. Not a problem. Is it? Okay. Alright, I'll look it up. It's a little tough for me to do it while I'm streaming, unfortunately. My setup is not optimized for doing that. A little too far away from the keyboard and stuff. Excuse me. Why did I go right instead of... I've clearly not had enough coffee this morning. I guess I was following the arrow to the furthest one that's furthest away. There's that one. Okay. See, that's part of the problem with my tag is that it's just too long. Huh. Yeah, I'll have to look. I'll have to look after the stream, see if I can find it. And I will add you as a friend. So did you build the avatar on your own, or did you have somebody do it for you? Because I guess there's the art side of the avatar, and then there's the programming side. I don't know a ton about VTube, the avatars, but in order to get the mouth to move, it there's. Yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah, and it's amazing how expensive those can get depending on how many features you want, so to speak. And I guess it's just all movement stuff. Again, I was talking to a friend of mine about that. They have some experience with it, I guess, or at least more knowledge than I do. So does that operate off of your webcam? Is that how that works? All right. So I know that there is... Pretty certain there's metal beam in there. Scout fuel trailer. All right, and I dropped that trailer off. See if I can find a spot to ditch this thing. Yeah. That's what I thought. So your eye movement and mouth movements and stuff are captured by the webcam and then translated over to the avatar. Which is a cool concept. I mean, it's definitely an interesting way of doing. Now, does some of them have? Can you also get like a voice translator? And I mean translator by. I mean, like there's a couple of streamers that I watch, or VTubers that I watch, that it's clearly a guy, but the avatar is female. But it's a guy's voice. But I didn't know if all of them were like that, or if there was you talk as a guy and it comes out as a female voice. I didn't know if that was an option or not. Which, some people would say is deceptive, I guess, but right. Yeah, no, I mean, that seems to. I mean, that's the primary reason for it, right? Is the privacy. People don't see your face. I can certainly understand the value of that. All right, so I guess what I'll do, I could either go back to Smithville and pick up steel. I think there's at least one more steel beam here, but I'm going to need a third one out here. Wonder if that one's got steel in it. Yeah. Yeah. Senior Chief, how you doing? Yeah, and it's funny. I used to play a MMO called Dark Age of Camelot, and one of my characters was a female halfling archer, and I'd have dudes coming up to me all the time and be asking me for my number and stuff. It's like I'm a dude. Now there was no voice; you had to type it. But it was just like I'd always tell them I'm a dude, but it's like, what? Why would you assume because I choose a female avatar or character that I'm a girl? I was always surprised by that. It's like, what are you doing? But you know, I know a few people who have met the loves of their lives on MMOs, so I guess that's what they were looking for or hoping for. Excuse me. And shoot, on Fortnite, lots of people are females because it's a smaller hitbox. So Apex was the same thing. You don't even think about the... well, some people are horn dogs. This is very true. I guess because they thought my character was a small redhead, that I was a small redhead. I don't know. It was so funny. It's like I constantly had to burst their bubble and start slinging Riz my way, and it's like, I'm a dude. Come on, go away. I mean, I can understand it if you're in a party with a group and there's a female character, and you start chatting it up with them, and they're like, hey, how you doing? You start to get along, then you're like, are you a guy or a girl in real life? At least ask that before you start asking for, hey, you want a date? It's like, what are you doing? The internet's a strange place, man. People are strange, and the internet is a strange place for them. These power lines fixed so I can unlock the next mission here and get these Dyson contracts done. And then all I got left is all the small stuff at Smithville. We'll close that map out. Yeah, so here to here. Then we'll go here and here. And there. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, there is that. There is that. Like I said, the VTuber thing is well, and that whole business model is very interesting. I mean, when you have, an entire house with several VTubers all streaming at the same time and stuff, and similar content, it's like I said, it's an interesting business concept, interesting business model. Try to avoid some of these trees. I did a lot of damage to my trucks yesterday. I'm trying to avoid that today. Oh, this is good. Yeah, this has got metal. Okay, this has got metal poles in it too. Good. It's not exactly the best positioning. I don't know how you got this trailer there, but it's quite annoying. Hank, man, how's it going? Zach, good morning. Do they? Yeah, I bet they do. Gentlemen, how are we doing this morning? What are we up to today? Did I accept it? I did. That's not what I'm working on. Okay, good. Yeah, it is. Oops. Ran over a tree. Oh! Well, why can't I get under the... I can't even get under the trailer. What the hell? See if I can use the winch and pull it out here. Nope. Yeah. What I'm worried about is, yeah, see, I'm going to pull the trailer over if I pull it like that. I guess I'm going to have to run over this guy's fence. Sorry, dude, but I need this trailer. Tried approaching it from the side, but that did not work. Oh, is that the trick? Okay. Can I push it backwards? No? Alright. Well, I guess I'll pull it. Try pulling it here, see what we get. She doesn't seem to want to budge. Like I said, I don't know who left this here, but that is a crappy way to leave it. There we go. No! No, don't do that! Oh, what? Crap. Fortunately, it's sideboard, so hopefully it holds the cargo in there while we try to get it up right here. Is it going to stay this time? I still can't. That is most annoying. Yeah, I know. Probably still going to dump it over here, but hopefully by pulling it. No, don't. Oh. Well, fortunately I have a crane. Oops, I just ran over dude's cable box. Sorry. Or that's trash can. Okay, good. My confidence as a driver is being shaken at the moment. Yeah. Yeah. Having the crane's going to be handy here. Can I get under it now without it flipping over? Alright. Finally. Yeah, crane is super handy. Yeah. Alrighty. Restore the crane, pack the cargo, and away we go. Now I gotta turn this thing around. Yeah, again, I don't know how somebody just this trailer parking is not good. Yeah, very tight turn. Let's see. Okay. That's what I thought. There we go. Now we're back on the road. Got a busy day today? Well, there you go. Well, I appreciate you stopping by, Zach. Have a good one. Yeah, Hank, man, you're right. It was a tight turn. Oh, I should have fueled up. Darn it. This is not good. I'm low on fuel now. Yeah. So what, F1 and what else is today? Oh, NASCAR, yeah, of course. Is there an Indy race today, too? I thought there was an Indy race today. Maybe not. They're in Homestead? Okay. Come back and rescue the scout. Has it? Okay. Yeah, I don't keep up with IndyCar, so. Oh, okay. So the season's over with already. Okay. Didn't know that. It's the Indy 500, yeah. Yeah, I could never get into IndyCar. And they have some good races and stuff, but I just, for some reason, never got into it. This road looks better than some of the other ones, but it's got some deep-ass ruts on it. Jeez. All right, and there's the antenna, which is another project to do. Really? That's incredible. Yeah, it's crazy that the Indianapolis Raceway used to be made of like wood planks or something. It's like, that's just nuts. All right. Now we restore the power there. Now, where is the nearest fuel here? God, is it all the way back there? That's unfortunate. I don't want to have to go all the way back there to get fueled up. So I'm going to go up to this intersection here, and I'm going to figure out how to get some fuel to me. You get a scout with a scout trailer or something. Yeah. Huh. That's crazy. Well, it's not surprising though. You know, you get two guys in anything, whether it's wagons or cars or motorcycles, bicycles, whatever, they're going to race it, so. Hell, they race chainsaws, so it's not surprising at all. That's cool though. Can I pick up metal beams here? So if I can do that, that'd be great. I didn't think I thought I picked up fuel here. Yeah. Oh, I can pick up metal beams here. Cool. Alright. Alright, I just gotta figure out how to get some fuel here. Where is... So there's the fuel trailer. Do I have a scout on this? I don't have a scout on this map, do I? Crap. Forgot to fuel up before I left on this journey. Oh, left my coffee too far away. So how long is it going to take to get... Really? Well, there's some good rookies in F1 this season. That's been, so I can pick up this scout trailer. I can take this. I got a bunch of fuel here. I'll just take this scout trailer. Though there is a scout trailer there too, isn't there? Yeah, we'll just bomb straight on through. That frame's got a little laggy there. Jeez. Since 2001, huh? That's cool. Yeah. Yeah, both of them are really promising. Colapinto strikes me as a more aggressive driver than Lawson, but Lawson's definitely got at least some decent skills. Really? Yeah. It usually does at that track. So yeah, we'll definitely have to see what happens there. But it should be a good race. Yeah. He definitely seems to have some pretty natural skill. I mean, both of them are already getting points and stuff, so... Yeah. I keep forgetting to go through the water instead. It's a little more solid over there. paddle boat. Oops. Yeah, like I said, I tried it, but it just because I move the camera around so much when I play this, it didn't work out. I mean, I didn't try to stream with it. I was just trying to play the game and record and see how it looked, and I didn't like it. Does he? Yeah, Narika. There's no 4.5 million in damage, huh? Wow. Yeah, Piastri needs to learn to control himself some. He's got some skill. He's not as skilled as Norris, I don't believe. But, and that may be, it may be just he's doing well because of the car they're in. But he definitely makes some errors. Yeah, Sargent. I mean, it's a shame. It'd be nice to have an American driver in F1, but he is definitely not it. He just doesn't have it. And again, I still don't understand why Perez still has a seat. It'll be interesting to see what happens after Mexico. There was some theory flying around the internet that they were holding on to him until Mexico. Of course, that happened last year. They said the same thing last year, and that didn't seem to make a difference. So, yeah. Yeah, no. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying is I don't think he's as skilled as Norris is, but he's a skilled driver. And he's willing to take risks. I think that's where he runs into trouble, is that sometimes he bites off more than he can chew. But he's definitely got some talent. Yeah. There's a little of that. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, I think he's got a decent career ahead of him. Oh, did you finally get the Admiralty backing? Yeah. Yeah, Yeah, I've done that once, Hank, man, where I paid for the backing and didn't, because I wasn't spending enough time on it, didn't actually finish it. It was not good. You don't want to do that. That's irritating. All right, yeah. Yeah, like I said, both of them are young enough. They've got plenty of time ahead of them. Even though you got to be careful. I mean, you got to look at Ricardo. Of course, he does. I don't think Ricardo's nearly as. Yeah, I was 30 when you were born, Noriko. I don't think Ricardo has nearly the. Yep. Yeah, that's smart. I play enough now that I don't worry about it, but before I was streaming on a regular basis, I got caught out on that one time. I must have either gotten sick or I had to go travel or something. I don't remember what it was, but something unexpected happened, and there you go. Yeah. All right, so I need to come down here, pick this trailer up. I hope that's got fuel in it. Whoops. Does it have fuel in it? Oh, it's only got 20%. Well, that should still be enough. Well, I could fill it up, I suppose. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll grab it, come back up here. Then let's see, where's who? That's a trip. There we go. Yep. Just grind away. It's nothing wrong with that. I mean, that's sort of the whole game, isn't it? I know. Yeah. I mean, you know. Yeah, I planned out that trip and then I'm not. Crap. All right, turn around. Go the right way. Pay attention. Yep. Yeah. That's very true. Jeez. I'm trying to drift in the dirt here. Fortunately, these days, you know, as safe, the cars are significantly safer and everything else, so, you know, the chances of that are certainly less than they used to be, but it's still a dangerous sport. Yeah. Yeah, there's no doubt. As long as Red Bull can keep him in a decent car, he's definitely got the opportunity to be, you know, certainly you know, like I said, 4-time world champion. The hard part is keeping a decent car under you so that you can use your skill to its fullest benefit. You know, I think if you could make an argument that if Mercedes had kept the quality of the Mercedes to where it was, you know, Hamilton would be for instance, would be an 8-time world champion, but they just, you know, everybody caught up to him, and so, nope. And if the Ferraris, you know, when he moves to Ferrari next year, if the Ferraris are still, you know, in the state that they're in now, he could certainly do that. But you got to keep McLaren, and you know, you got to hope McLaren and Red Bull don't catch up, which they most likely will. So it's a two-tiered race. You got driver talent and you've got car development. Yep. Sure. Yep. Exactly. Now, who's Ford building motors for? I was trying to remember. I forgot to look that up. I meant to look that up, but I was watching the race Wednesday with my dad, and he mentioned it, and I meant to look it up, but I forgot to do it. Are they building for Red Bull? Oh, really? Okay. That ought to be interesting. Because I know Red Bull had taken over the Renault engine, or the Honda engine, on their own, but yeah, you know, and we talked about that a little bit last time. I just don't think Leclerc's got the. I don't think he's got the spirit. He's got skill, but he just doesn't have the spirit. He's just not. He reminds me very much of Jenson Button, and I really like Jenson Button, but he wasn't. He was a good car driver. He wasn't a racer, in my opinion. He could win a race, you know, as long as the circumstances were favorable. He could definitely win a race, but okay. Yeah, because I knew Honda was still making an engine, but I knew from the falling out that they had with Red Bull originally that just wasn't. They weren't gonna go down that route. All right. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. But we'll see. Leclerc might be coming into it. Well, no. Obviously not. He's an F1 champ. Absolutely. And like I said, I like Jenson Button. He was a good driver. He's not top notch. And I don't think Leclerc is either. But they're both good drivers. They've got potential. They can be at the front. You know, his performance last weekend was great. There's no doubt. And he's got a good car under him. So that's what I'm saying. We'll have to see. I mean, he hasn't... I don't think he's had a top-notch car under him yet, so that might be the difference. Let's see, how much is in here? 50? Yeah. That one's a sort of a mystery to me. I'm really surprised that they have had so much trouble. Andretti's had so much trouble getting... You know, I don't know if it's the other teams that don't want him in, or if it's the FIA that doesn't want him in, or if it's both that doesn't want... Nobody wants him in. I don't know what the deal is. I mean, you know, they keep saying they want to build the American market, so get an Andretti team. That'll... You say Ferrari's going to win the Constructors' Championship? Well, I mean, if they can pull off several more weekends like they did last weekend, I suppose that's possible. I haven't looked at the math on that, but you know, sure. Oh, so they're only 50 points behind. Okay, well, yeah. I mean, you know, then mathematically it's certainly possible. I know Mercedes it is possible. So, come on. Oh, Lord, I'm dragging a trailer with me now. It's going to take forever. I need an off-road fuel trailer. Jeez. Come on. This thing just drags in the mud so bad. Ugh. It's painful. Yeah, Dark, that's sort of my thinking. I would agree with you on that. I think that seems to be the most likely outcome. Come on. This thing is such a pig in the mud. Yeah, this will be a big race for everybody. I haven't even watched qualifying yet. Meant to yesterday, it's just too busy. And I'm a bit of a news/political junkie, so there's been lots to watch there too. So it's like, gotta get my priorities straight, I guess. Fortunately, most of my news, politics stuff I do in the car while I'm driving around, so... Yeah, I know. I mean, that makes the season exciting. Yeah, absolutely. You know. And the races have definitely been more exciting in general than they have in quite a while, which is great. This has been a good season. I've been real happy with it. Yeah. Yeah, and it's definitely, you can definitely tell Norris and the other thing is as you pointed out earlier, Noriko, neither Norris nor, and I think Norris is not, it's not as big a problem, but Max can't count on Perez at all to help out, which you got to give Max credit. He's doing as well as he is as a solo teammate. I mean, Perez basically isn't even part of the equation in most cases, so. Max is often fighting two people at once, which again shows how much talent he has, skill. He's just an incredible driver. Incredible racer, for that matter. Yeah, I would agree with that. Maybe. I mean, I don't know. You know, the thing is I look at Daniel Ricciardo's career. He clearly did not have the chops. And yet he went from team to team to team to team to team. And finally, he got the boot. And I just never understood, he's a super nice guy. I get it. And, maybe there's some marketing value in that. But, yeah, no doubt. Yeah, one has to wonder if Verstappen's playing World of Warships Legends. He's always carrying the team. But, yeah, I mean, he's always carrying the team. I mean, Perez is rarely of any use to the team. Especially if he doesn't qualify well. He never, it's rare, at least from what I've seen, it's rare for him to even be able to get into the points. And it's like, dude, you gotta step it up. Yeah. Again, as tough as Christian Horner has been on other drivers, I am shocked that Perez is still on the team, especially with all the good talent that's available right now. I mean, you had Colapinto. I mean, imagine if Colapinto was in frickin' the Red Bull car. I mean, come on. And Leon Lawson, again, certainly has got the driving qualities. Yeah. Yeah, they just, I don't know that from a practical standpoint or even a mathematics standpoint they're going to go any further than fourth. But either one of these rookies, they could have ditched. Well, and what's the other guy? Behrman? I mean, he's a talented driver too. I mean, there were so many rookies they could have ditched for Perez. And, and of course all those guys would have benefited from driving next to Max. The things you could learn is, I mean, can you imagine being a rookie driver and Max Verstappen is your teammate? I mean, the things you could possibly learn. I don't know how chummy Max is with people. He seems to be a little standoffish. But still, you could definitely learn from being the teammate of Max Verstappen as a and of course when Max retires one day, you'd have you'd have a guy that's been driving under the tutelage of Max Verstappen. I mean, that just makes a whole lot of sense. I don't know why they kept Perez. It made no sense to me whatsoever. Yeah. Yep. See, we got some people on Twitch. You guys aren't chatting, but appreciate you joining. Yeah. Yeah, and I tell you what, I was impressed with Haas's performance last race. It looks like they're starting to figure the car out a little bit, which is great. You think so? Really? You think next to... I don't know. I mean, maybe. But now that... I mean, Hamilton's got 7 world championships, and he's got the possibility of maybe, and it's a small possibility, of getting an 8th. I don't see. I mean, as competitive as Max is, I don't see Max leaving until he's got at least 7. Really, I don't. Maybe. I can't. Hold on a second here, guys. All right. Appreciate everybody's patience on that. Trying to make arrangements to have brunch with my mom. So I was trying to get her a call before I started the stream, but you know, she was busy. So Ozil 417. Hey, how's it going? Thanks for hopping on chat. Yeah, good. No, that's fine. I completely understand. Oh, so okay. Now I haven't heard him say that. I'm surprised by that, but I haven't heard him say that. So that would make sense. If he's not interested in breaking records, then he's not going to do it. I mean, if there's anything I know about Max, Max has got his stuff. He's he knows what he wants, and that's what he's going to do, and he doesn't worry about anything else. So he's if he's not interested in breaking records, then there you go. I mean, we all know that Hamilton was about breaking records. I mean, they were you know, he's sort of like Tiger Woods in that he had stuff posted on the wall and all that stuff. So, which is why he must not be. Maybe that's why he's not pushing for the 8th. But I think he still wants the 8th championship. And I think it would be cool if he got it, but... Oh, we gotta go this way. Glad I checked. Yeah, it does. There's no doubt. I mean, it's hard on your body. You know, it's not football, but it's still really hard on your body. I keep turning the locking the lockers off on this thing because they are super sensitive and they burn up quick. As soon as if you leave them on too long, they start burning up almost immediately, and it only takes a few seconds before you've done damage to them. So yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Well, and there's also, as has always been the case with racing, there's a lot of circumstances beyond your control, whether it's, you know, the quality of the car that you've got to work with or what. Or whatever, you know. So, again, your career, you can be a great driver if you can't, you know, if the team that, you know, the team that you're on, again, Mercedes is a good example. You know, they had by far the dominant car. And then, you know, they had the dominant car for years, and then all of a sudden they just fell off a cliff performance-wise. So, and then you know, then you got rule changes that pop up too. You know, which is where Mercedes got caught out. You know, they had a dominant car in the previous generation, and then we get this new generation of rules, and all of a sudden Mercedes is just, yeah, exactly. And then, you know, the new rules come out, and all of a sudden Mercedes can't compete. A lot of shifting on this path here. So yeah, it's been, but it's been a good season. I've really enjoyed it. The other thing is like now the cars are so close in competition. I mean, when you look at, for instance, qualifying times, I mean, it's not unusual for 20, 30 seconds to cover the entire field. So the cars are clearly capable of being competitive across the board. Really, the driver makes a huge difference. Yeah, we won't. Yeah, that whole thing was yeah. You know, and that's the other thing. Teams sometimes start falling apart. I mean, look at Red Bull. I think that's Max's biggest problem right now is that Red Bull is in chaos, you know, behind the scenes. You know, they lost Newey. They've lost a bunch of people, and the other teams are picking those people off, so that's obviously helping the other teams. So, I mean, there's definitely problems. Lord, it's taking forever to get this fuel delivered. Yeah. And of course, there's all the, I won't even call them conspiracies, because I think they're more substantial than a conspiracy. But yeah, there's definitely the possibilities of shenanigans going on there. Again, I haven't seen clear evidence of it, so I can't say that, but yep. Yep. Yeah, again, there was a lot of decisions there that looked questionable, but it is what it is. That's racing. You just got to deal with it. So, and again, if Max weren't such a good driver, I don't think he would have been anywhere near close enough to make that happen, and even Hamilton still probably would have won. There's been a couple races that Max has benefited from that there was some odd stuff going on. Yeah, well, and again, it's, and again, that's the other thing with Schumacher. This is a very different era of F1 racing back then. So, and he obviously benefited from that. All right, let's change trucks here. Get the Fleet Star. Refueled. Yeah, we'll go ahead and top that off too. There we go. You look at what happens now, especially like team orders. I mean, Ferrari lived by team orders back in the day. Now they are. I mean, you still have team orders now, but most of the drivers don't pay attention to them. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's one of the things I love about having F1 TV is go back and watch those races, and those engines sound just absolutely glorious. They really do. There's just nothing like it. 16,000 RPMs, 10 cylinders. It's amazing. It really is. Should I just throw this in the trailer? I suppose I could. Yeah, I can afford it. Let's just do that. Alright. So then we got to pull this around to here. Let's see. Especially seeing as I'm driving in the dark, I'm definitely going to... There we go. Yeah. Hamilton, no, I mean, many of these guys don't now. Lord, the team has lost control of the drivers at this point. They will every once in a while, but many times it's like, yeah, I don't think so. Again, I go back to, what was it, when did Nico Rosberg get his world championship? Was it 2016? I don't even remember now, but well, it wasn't 2016. That was a long time ago. Maybe it was. Anyway, he's asking the team to have Hamilton pull over, and he's freaking 5 car lengths behind Hamilton. Hamilton's like, tell him to pass me. If he wants to get past me, he needs to pass me. And there are many examples of that since then. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're definitely more subtle about it now too. They try to tell them that there's a problem with the car, you need to slow down and stuff. Rubens, yeah. Oh yeah, but I mean there was a lot of that. There was a lot of that. And Rubens was I as a personality, Rubens is a great guy. And I think the F1 world really respects him because they know what was going on. I mean, he could have won several races, and he had to let Michael through. The team orders were team orders at that point. Oh yeah, it's hilarious. You're right, Hank, man. Yeah, and I love that in-car radio stuff. There's some real gems, comedy gems in there. Oop. But yeah, I'm looking forward to today's race. Like I said, I'm going to finish this, go out and do a couple things, and then probably come back and watch qualifying and then watch the race. Uh-oh. Come on. Am I stuck on something? What the hell? What's wrong? Yeah. Yeah, that kind of stuff, I mean, that kind of stuff is amazing. You know, but again, that was, I mean, you look at how dangerous racing was back in those days. You know, Stewart, Senna, obviously, I mean, racing was just crazy. Crazy. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Don't tell me what to do. Yeah. Or they just get annoyed. It's like, stop talking, I'm racing. I mean, Max has got a ton of those. It's like, I'm busy. Leave me alone. I know what I'm doing. You know, I get it. It's hard not to be intense when, you know, the adrenaline's flowing like it is while you're driving. I mean, those guys are running at, what, 170 beats per minute the entire race? Yep. Immediately stop and help without thinking, yeah. Yeah, he's a great dude. There's no doubt about it. Now, who is Max married yet? I know his girlfriend. Isn't she the daughter of one of those classic drivers? It's not. I don't think it's Senna. Who is it? Who's his girlfriend? I mean, she's like racing royalty. I can't think of who it is right off the top of my head though. Oops. I missed my turn again. Darn it. Boy, me driving in the dark on this game is sketchy at best. Mostly because I'm reading the chat. But yeah, it's... Well, and you look, there's a great documentary. I don't know the name of it right off the top of my head. I watched it a few years ago with, you know, mostly it's interviewing Jackie Stewart and talking about, yeah, Nelson Piquet's daughter. Yep, that's it. There's some good genetics going on there. If they get married and have kids, what are those kids going to be like? That's thoroughbred racing going on right there. And they seem pretty serious. That's that doesn't seem like a fling at all. All right, so let's see. So we got that done. Thought it did. Okay, now I can do this one. Okay. All right, so that's back. You know what? Oh, that's right. I can't get... Huh. Yeah. Well, you know, and I think I've talked about her before, but, you know, Leah Block, Ken Block's daughter, was doing F1 Academy for Williams, and she was doing pretty good for somebody who's never done open wheel racing. I mean, she was in the points by the end of the F1 Academy season. I think she's done right now, but yeah, I do remember that, Zach. That was hilarious. They were just like, they were pissed. It's like, what are you doing? But But Leah Block is, and there's some other good female racers coming up, but Leah Block is, at least from American standards, certainly racing royalty, and she's a hell of a driver. She did roll her Subaru recently, but she's a hell of a driver. Dad trained her right, and there's definitely some genetics in that. I mean, the whole family's racing, but she's definitely got the chops to do it. So, and again, she did well. She did well in F1 Academy. I'd love to see her come back to F1 Academy next season, and pursue F1 as a career. I think that would be awesome. Yeah, no, she's really good. Yeah. But again, she's been racing open wheel her entire life, whereas, that's why I was so impressed. I didn't think Leah would do as well as she did, because all the other women that were ahead of her were all open wheel racers, and they had been for years. And she comes in never driving an open wheel car. She doesn't even drive on tarmac. She drives, if she drives on tarmac, she's doing donuts and stuff. But most of her time has been on dirt. And she was doing pretty well. But again, she's got the innate skill these people do on car handling and how to deal with a car. So it's going to be real interesting to see how she does. All right, so I need to... What did I say I had to do? All right, so we got drilling equipment that we've got to haul from there. All right. So what I want to do is go back to P16. But yeah, Abby Pulling is a hell of a driver. Who's the other? There was somebody she was duking it out with last season. Most of my performance driving idiocy has been on dirt, not on asphalt. So I used to live out in the country when I first learned how to drive. Lived out in the country on a dirt road, and we had a Toyota Tercel, front-wheel drive. And I drove that thing like a madman down that dirt road. I almost wrecked it like 3 or 4 times. But yeah, most of my high-spirited driving has been on dirt, and I've had, I guess I'm on my 7th Subaru, so I've done a fair bit of performance fun. Well, I won't call it performance. Let's call it high-spirited. I've done a fair amount of high-spirited driving in snow and mud, but asphalt is not my venue. All right, let's see. Let's get this P16. And I need a trailer for this thing to haul this drilling equipment. I've got to have... I guess I could buy a trailer. It's just this thing's so much faster. Alan Quickly? Oh, cool. Oh, that's too bad. Yeah, you got to be careful when you're meeting your racing heroes, I guess. So that's... No, where is... Yeah, I might just have to buy a trailer here. Now this is the shorter route to... Where's the trailer store? There's one there. Isn't there one here somewhere? I thought there was a trailer store closer. Yeah, right there. Okay, good. Probably shouldn't have left the engine running, but, you know. Grab some fuel. Yeah, I haven't met that many race car drivers. I've met a couple, but they've been lower level race car drivers, lower tier. But all those people have been pretty good, so I haven't run into I haven't run into the problem of running into somebody who's an ass. I met Danica Patrick once. Took my daughter to meet her. I think she was being sponsored by T-Mobile or something, and they did a local event. And she was very nice. I know some people are going to complain that I called her a race car driver, but at the time she was driving a race car, so she was driving IndyCar at that time. And she was very nice to my daughter. Very nice to everybody that was there, so it was fun. But I think that's the only professional race car driver I've ever met. Well, I take that back. I did meet, I'm trying to think of the actor's name. There was an actor that was racing Daytona series. My dad lived near the, I'm trying to remember the name of the track, but lived near a track in Birmingham, Alabama. And, really? Did you go to an F1 race or something? Juan Pablo seemed like a pretty cool dude. I would have liked to met him. You know, I forgot about Ralph. Yeah, Ralph was driving there for a while. Oh, jeez. Wow. Okay. F that up. What the? Wow. I'm texting while driving. Nick Heidfeld. There's a name I haven't heard in a while. Talladega? No, it's a smaller track. It's actually a motorcycle track, but they race cars on there as well. But it was originally built as a motorcycle track. It's a local business guy there that built it. I'm trying to think of what the name of it is. Crap. But we used to go watch. What's the name of the series? Continental Tire Racing. Continental Tire Championship or something like that. It was basically stock compact cars. It was a fun racing series. It used to be on Speed Vision. But there was a Subaru team, so we went to see them one time. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Juan seemed like a really cool guy. Really good driver. I always like watching it. I don't generally watch the interviews after the race. I used to watch his just because he was kind of funny. He's entertaining. Now I gotta repair this thing. I bashed it up bad. Jeez. Really screwed the suspension. Shucks. Oh, really? Yeah. Yeah, it was. My ex-wife used to watch. What was it? NASCAR 360 or something. They had a show where they were sort of behind the scenes show for NASCAR. And they were following Dale Jr. I was surprised at how shy he was. Like, his friends and stuff would help him get girls' phone numbers and whatnot. He wouldn't go ask them. It's like, really? He just seems super shy. And I was surprised by that. Especially as ostentatious as his father was. But, you know. But yeah, he seemed like a pretty good guy. Another stupid eyelash in my eye. I hate that. All right, hey man, take it easy. Appreciate you stopping by and chatting. I'm wondering if I should run up to the garage and fix this thing before I grab a trailer. Because I mean, look at the suspension. It's like 25% of its capability. That's really going to hamper things. I think I will. Yeah, man. Appreciate it. Enjoy your day. Yeah, that's exactly. I mean, look at this look at this tire, man. How messed up is that? Can you guys see that? The front drive axle there? It's seriously whacked up. And that's not even where I hit. I don't know why it chose that one, but that's not even where I hit, but that thing is jank. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get that fixed. It's not gonna be good. Especially when hauling stuff, it's really not going to be good. Thought I was going to hit the wall again. This front bumper is terrible, man. Yeah, it is. It's seriously knackered. What? What's going on with my... Probably because I've been staring at a screen for 3 hours. Could have something to do with it. It's possible. I don't see any that are flat, but it's possible that one of the interior tires is flat. It wouldn't surprise me. But the suspension is clearly effed up. Yeah, that's what I thought. Even though I could swear I've had flat tires before and it hasn't been lit up, but oops. No, that's not what I meant. Yeah, stop. There we go. No. What? Yeah, no. So all 6 tires are good. Yeah, I've had flat tires in this as well. Yeah, but look at the suspension. Out of the 240, there's only 46 hit points left. It's seriously screwed. I hit something else, and the thing's going to be undrivable. I've had them with a transmission shot, and that's really undrivable because it keeps slipping out of gear. It's really annoying. But the suspension is whacked on this thing, so I need to get that fixed. Yeah. You start getting into some tough, especially with a load on it, it's not going to be fun to drive. Thing that definitely wasn't built for speed. that one set of wheels is just effed. But that's not where I hit, which is kind of funny. Should be the front end that's all messed up. I hit that rock hard. Just dumb move. Not paying close enough attention. Yeah, $5,000. Look at that. Oof. Yeah, she's all shiny and clean now. Yeah, I didn't think it had a saddle low. Okay. Alright, so let's see if we can buy, let's see what kind of trailers we can get on this thing, because the problem is that all the really big trailers I have, you know, where's that one? I don't know if I want to drive all the way back to Black River. Let's see how close it is first. Because Black River I had one trailer that was, yeah, see, that's a long ways away from, well, actually, it's not that far away. That one was high saddle, wasn't it? Let's see what they're going to cost me first. There's that big thing there. There's that thing there. They're not that expensive. Super heavy. Oh, jeez. That's got 8 spots on it? Boy. That might be worth the 9 grand, though. Though that's going to be hard to maneuver. 8 spots. Well, that's tempting. So this is a wide flatbed 3-axle. That's a 2-axle. They're the same price. All right. That's a fun. Well, this thing's a land yacht. It's a land yacht. Let's top off the fuel here before we get going. Though there is a mission in here for actually moving a very large boat, so, you know, that would qualify. Alright. Now let's look at the mission we have here. Where is it? So I've got to pick up 3 drilling equipments. Those are 2 or 3? I think those are 3 apiece. The reason I decided to go with the 3 axles, I'm hoping because it's the weight's better, got more distributed area, that it'll go through the swamp better. We'll see if that really works out. But just when we start hauling something this heavy, it makes sense to do it on this with this truck versus the other ones just struggle too much through the mud. It's just slow. How you doing this morning, Todd? What time's the race, guys? The F1 race. I forgot to check. Probably watch it on replay, but we'll see. Good, I'm glad. Hopefully the weekend's been going well for you so far. It's been good so far. You know, chilling, doing a little SnowRunner, getting some missions done. I've got brunch with my mom here after the stream, so I'm looking forward to that. You're up to 15 wins and insane. Dang, you got the formula. Nice. Anything in particular you're doing that's working well? I've tried to do some insane, but man, my teammates can't keep themselves alive. And then of course the prisoners won't keep themselves alive, so it makes it tough. Oh, there we go. But 15 wins, so you're what, 10 short? Is it 25 wins total? So you're 10 short of another pumpkin? You should be able to get that before the season's over with. Actually, no. We got what? When's the new mode? Halloween mode start? Is that Monday? I think so. I'll have to look. Only one destroyer? Yeah. Yeah, 10 more wins. That's what I thought. I don't know how I'm supposed to make this turn with this trailer. Holy moly. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't go for the 8th place one, because making some of these turns with that thing would be shit. Yeah, that's a good point, Todd. I did the same thing. I went for the faster torps versus the damage, and that really made a difference. That's a very good point. I started doing that last time. Yeah. Yeah, if you can cycle the shields, that does... Yep. Yeah. Yeah, if you're working with a division, that's great. Or you just got, randoms that know what they're doing. That's a good strategy as well. But the faster torps really made a difference. Get a lot more hits. So you end up actually doing more damage than if you had the higher damage torps. Yeah, I tried that build last time, and it really helped. Oh, really? Oh, nice. That's awesome. 7 games in a row. That's a hell of a streak. That's awesome. in the water this time because the ground's harder underneath the water than it is out of the water. So, no, absolutely. 7 in a row is awesome. I'm racking up some credits doing that, or some silver. This thing is so good in the swamps. So good. Alright, so it should be here to here to here. There we go. Be a straight shot through. Well, then stay out of that rut right there. Oh, I thought here I read that real quick. I thought you said you were proud of yourself. Yeah, you're talking about elite, yeah. Yeah. Well, again, it's all about the teamwork, isn't it? That's the line through this swamp right there. Yeah, no, I know that you don't. Yeah, the Halloween event is not the way to make silver. I'm the same way. I average probably 500,000 silver with the Jaeger on a fairly regular basis. That's my money maker usually. But there are a lot of ships you can do that with, obviously, and especially at tier 7. Yeah, doing insane is not the way to make money. But at least it's a decent amount. It's not like 20 grand. At least you're getting 200 grand. Excuse me. Oof. Don't know where that came from. Yeah, the only reason I thought about taking the 8 is I think these drilling equipment, I think they take up 4 spots. So I was thinking I could be able to haul 2 of them, but I think I'm just going to have to make 3 trips. Just call it a day. But at least it'll be faster with this thing. The turning circle on this thing is awful. All right. All right, so we got to deliver the drilling equipment to the warehouse. I thought we were picking it up at the warehouse, but no, we're not. Okay. All right, so let me go up here and get some fuel, and then we'll go out and pick up the abandoned drilling equipment. Okay. Let's see. Let's drop the trailer here. It'll be easier to get fuel that way. At least these are short runs. And you get like one Halloween crate, right? If you get the 25. Oops. All right. There we go. Yeah, she's. I mean, you can even see, look, you can see the engine through the side. Yeah, it's one crate for 25 wins. Yeah, which seems a little goofy to me, considering how difficult that is in randoms. But yeah, this is definitely a older looking design. But I like the older looking design, so that's fine by me. Huh. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think most people are going to roll through. And that's the fun part, is the flag will be worth flying because it is rare, but I don't think most people will be doing the 25 wins. I think I've only gotten like 5 or 6 wins, if that. I just haven't played. I haven't been playing that much, so. I'm getting to the point now that the only time I play video games really all that much is when I'm streaming. Yeah, see, that's the thing, is this thing takes up 4. I can only get all right. If I can, I got a busy day ahead of me, but I'll look. Are you talking way too elite or a Spartan elite? I'm assuming way too elite. Yeah. Yeah. No, if I'm on, you guys are on. I'll check it out. Yeah, that's what I thought. I assume that was the case. I'll take this thing back to the warehouse. Yeah, I don't remember this mission, so this thing's going to take some work. Just a load. Jeez. But that's why I chose the 3-axle models. Maybe make this a little easier to pull through the mud. Yeah. Yeah, there is that. Is load getting on it? Okay. There's no way that bridge would support this. There's no frickin' way. I don't think that bridge would support just the tractor. But, you know. But this thing goes through the swamps so much easier. It's just ridiculous. Makes these swamp missions easy. Yeah, like I said, I'll keep an eye out, and if I see you on or I see him streaming, I'll join up. Like I said, I just gotta see. I got a pile of stuff to do today. And a lot of it out of the house. Like I gotta go grocery shopping, I got laundry, I got yard work. Got brunch with my mom. I gotta do some quarterly tax stuff. Gotta work my budget. It's just adult work. Being an adult takes up a lot of time. Alright, let's see. There's that. Go that way. That way, and that. There we go. Adulting sucks. Yeah, that's what I thought. Gotta swing out way out wide. There we go. Wow. Oh, jeez, dude. Holy moly. That's a lot of work, brother. Kudos on you for taking that on, taking care of your family. Holy shit. Yeah, that's a lot of work. But that's what family's for, I guess. It's, you know, things go backwards. Yeah, you're a very busy guy, clearly. Well, I'm good. I'm glad you can find time to chill and have some fun in between all that, because that's a 24/7, 365 kind of task there. No. There we go. Still no doubts. Well, outside help is expensive, man. So, you know, you're doing what you got to do. That's awesome. But it's not easy work, I know that. And again, it's non-stop. You can't take a week off and just decide not to do it or whatever. Can't call in sick. Man. That is something else. No other siblings or anything, huh? Whew. That's a load, brother. Alright, there's one. Where's the next one? Where's the next one? Usually it tells you where the next one is. That's weird. Oh, okay. Jeez. Well, that's good that he's at least he can take care of himself, but still. There's a lot of work. I mean, obviously he's you know, if he's in his 80s. He can take care of himself, but it's limited. I'm sure. So deliver to... Where's this? Where's the next one? Is the next one at Drummond Island? Huh. No. I'm confused. Ah, damn it. Come on. Look, it looks like it's going to clear. Oh, they do. Okay. And what's their solution? Yeah, I've got an uncle who's a Vietnam War vet, and he's been dealing with the VA all his life, so my opinions and thoughts on the VA may be a little jaded by that experience. So it's I know people have gotten good care from the VA, but there are times when you're just like, what are you guys doing? Alright, so there's the warehouse. Well, that... Yeah, I don't know. I don't see how that works. That doesn't make any sense to me. So I picked up this one. Maybe is this the next one over here? I bet it is. All right, hold on a second. Let's shut this off. Where's the Wrangler? All right. Can I get to... Okay, yeah, so it's these two here. Okay. Okay. Go back to the Pacific. So the easiest route is going to be this way, because making that turn with this trailer is going to be tough. So yeah. Yeah, they don't generally like that. I have a friend who's had quite a few experiences with shrinks dealing with her disabled dad, and yeah, they're at the VA to boot, and they yeah, they got some weird ideas about life and family and that kind of stuff. Don't quite understand it, but, you know. Yeah. Unfortunately, unless you just need to get something prescribed, it's often not the best solution. No, you know, you got to do what you got to do. Sounds like you already got that part figured out. It's just getting it done. Again, that's a tough job, taking care of family. Whoa. Barely made it on there. I don't know if this trailer's going to make it on here. We'll see. Yeah, there, okay, we made it. Alright, cool. Yeah. Excuse me. Wow. I'm going to be able to slide by here. I'm going to move this. I haven't driven this thing in quite a while. We got a bunch of medium log missions, or at least one mission with a bunch of medium logs, so we'll come get it then, but... Yeah, like I said, you know what you're doing, you know what needs to be done, so... Like, I'm glad you're finding some time for yourself, because that's... Mentally, that's also a very taxing job to do, taking care of family like that. So... I missed my turn again? Really? Son of a biscuit. What is it about that turn I keep missing? I wonder if I can cut across there. I bet I could. Alright, let's try this again. Oh, jeez. Yeah. They probably weren't big on that joke. Well, you know. Yeah. Well, again, you know, you're doing what you got to do for your family, man. That's hard to ask much more than that. This contract. Oh, is it? Oh, in Seattle? Oh, jeez. I bet. Well, that's the whole craziness with that ideology. It's like you can be whatever you want to be. Okay, well, this is what I want to be. No, you can't be that. Okay, you guys got to figure stuff out. But yeah, I can't imagine what the environment's like there. Oof. And it's working out so well for Seattle too. Oh, jeez. That's disgusting. I'm sorry. This doesn't surprise me, but it's disgusting. Now we're down to half a tank here. I suppose I could bring the Yeah, I could probably do that. Let's drop this trailer here real quick. Nope, didn't mean to do that. Yeah, that whole ideological trend is broken. That's all there is to it. Again, I stay out of politics on this channel, but alright, there we go. That's out of there. We'll hook back up to the trailer. Now anybody can pick that thing up. Alright. And we carry on. Where's this car supposed to go? Yeah, that's what I thought. Hunter's barking. Well, I'm going by there. I wonder if I could drag that with me. Yeah, I guess I could. It's not like this thing's going to notice the difference. Drag it backwards. That'll be entertaining. Whoops, did I release it? I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, there we go. Let's go up here. We'll pick up this thing up. Now the question is, can we... swung out a little wider, but I think we'll be alright. Question is, can we cross the swamp here and shortcut this? Shortcuts usually get me in trouble, so... Looks like it's low enough we could probably cross there, right? Ooh, okay, maybe not. Ooh, okay. we may have misunderestimated this. See if we can winch our way through this shortcut here. I wish I had a crane. I could have put that car on here, but... be able to get dry land here pretty quick. Now I'm bound and determined to carry this thing with me. The hunter will get his car back. I just don't know what condition it'll be in. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, that's suspect. No, it's alright. That's a full-size tree. We're almost out of there. Oh, well, there you go. Alright. Okay. I think we might actually be able to get out of here. Yeah, we're still getting grip, so. Yeah. Come on, you can do it. Let's try that. There we go. I don't know why. Oh, no wonder I couldn't start the engine on the Scout. It's half underwater. All right. We're getting there. Come on. You can do it, baby. Get up the hill. All right, so we got to go, let's see, we got to go this way and that way. Oof, there's going to be a trip here. Hopefully I got enough fuel to do that. No. I can't. There's nobody out here, so nobody knows the difference. Pack it all up, boys. Here we go. All right, what time is it? Well, we got 10 minutes. It should be enough to get at least a little ways in. Well, the shortcut worked, so we'll take that. Oh no. Poor Scout. Whoops. Didn't quite make the bridge. Oh, look at that. Back on its wheels. Well done. Oh, I heard it. Whoops. Yeah, it does look a lot like that, doesn't it? I remember that movie. Went and saw that in the theater. It'll buff out, absolutely. No problem at all. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Whoa. Wow, we're really struggling with that. I don't know what's... Well, she just does not want to get up this hill at all, does she? Let's try this. No? Huh. See if I can use this to help pull it up that hill. Tank straps? I don't know that I've heard of those. I'm going to call that a maybe. Maybe I've heard of tank straps. See if we can get this thing up on the road, and then we'll call it a day, I think. Oh yeah, yeah, of course, rat strap, yeah. I've never heard them called tank straps before, but... This will be interesting. So... Let's try attaching to this first. And see if that'll... If I can pull it up the hill. Alright. We'll try it this way. Well, that isn't helping either. Easy, what are you doing? No, 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 no. You're gonna flip over. You do that. What are you doing? Well, I could try. Let me try. Let me see if I can winch off these trees first before I get this truck involved here. It's just let's see. Let's see what trees I can reach with this thing. See if we can get enough momentum to get up here. This thing does not climb well. Yeah, I can't imagine that tree is going to really be helpful. Snapped it. Yeah, that's not helpful. Let's see. Maybe we can pick a winch point off of the trailer. See if that'll help. This is such an odd angle, too. There we go. All right. All right. We're going to call it a day. Oh, jeez. Oof. I got to get ready to go to brunch and stuff, so appreciate everybody hanging out. All the chatting and discussing and all that makes the stream a lot of fun, so. And we will we'll get this delivered next weekend and move on from there. All right, everybody, have a good one. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a good week. If I don't see you during the week, have a good one. Bye. Do, 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 do.